at Romans, or Catherine at Romans. Remember I did the unboxing last week of the big haul. I didn't post anything yesterday. I don't know anyone else has been having trouble, but every time I'm uploading videos and with the heat and everything, it was either not going up or my phone was getting too hot. So I was just doing the basics yesterday. But anyway, I've put my hand in the box, just pulled out, and what I've pulled out today is the room linen spray. Now the good thing is that I've done the reviews for the plastic ones, so because this is the glass bottle, you now finally get to see what the glass bottle looks like. And then obviously when I describe to you about buying the plastic bottles to refill your glass, you'll understand why, because having a glass bottle is a lot prettier. So this scent is going to be in Blue Agave and Cacao. I hope I've said the word cacao right. I can never get that quite right. So there's the box. Again, straightforward packaging with us. You have your information on the back and it tells you how to use it and what to do, and obviously the scent marking on the bottom. Okay, so I will show you first. Obviously this is a box that comes only with the glass bottle. If you have the plastic, it's unboxed but wrapped in bubble wrap. So that's what it looks like inside. So let's have a look. Right, now this is great how we do these. It means then that you can pack it yourself. So yes, there is some packaging in there just to hold everything in place. So this is how it comes. You've got your lovely posh frosted glass bottle there. I love the silver on it, it's lovely. And then it comes with this. So you're actually preparing it yourself. And then when it comes to refilling, it's even easier because you can take everything apart and then refill. But I love the bottles. This is why I suggested buying the refills, because this is lovely. It's quite tactile as well, but it's lovely and frosted, ever so nice. So I'm going to prepare this with you and talk through you what the scent is. So it's inspired by Jo Malone. Now everybody loves Jo Malone. I go in there occasionally because obviously I'm near Stratford, so sometimes I've been in there a few times. But obviously we all know Jo Malone sometimes is a bit out of our price bracket, especially if we're on a budget. So this is inspired by the Jo Malone fragrance. It's a vibrant Latin melody with the sparkling citrus notes of lime, grapefruit, and that leading onto a heart of blue agave enriched by a sensual blend of cinnamon, verivert, and cacao. So that's that. So all I'm going to do is take the lid off. I've got to be really careful now. Right. Looks like I'm not going to be able to prepare it in front of you after all because it's got a stopper on it. Let me just see if I can pull that off with my little tweezers. So I have gone through the whole the fragrance range to see what else this is available in. So yes, I've got it. You're lucky, because sometimes, I mean, you can't fault it really, because it's best to have a very good stopper on things to stop it going everywhere than have something that doesn't, and then you end up spilling it when you're trying to sort it out. So the little stopper comes like that, and straight away the smell, oh my word, that is amazing. That is what I would call like an earthy sort of musky sort of, woody type of smell. It actually smells like a man's aftershave, one of the famous ones. That is absolutely, if that was a perfume, I would have worn that. Definitely can smell the spiciness with the cinnamon in it, and the blue agave, and that it's lovely, and the cacao. Yes, I was worried about the citrus notes because I'm not really a floral citrus type of person, but I suppose with the grapefruit, that's actually quite toned it down quite well. But that is absolutely lovely. So all you do is you take the stopper out like I've just showed you. You've got your little spray here. So you pop that in and screw it on. And hopefully as soon as I've screwed it on, the lid should come off. So take the lid off. Give it a good tighten up. And the good thing as well is you've got the spare lid as well. So should the atomizer break and you haven't got another one, you can always pop the lid on until you buy a refill. So there it is. So I'm going to do one spray into the air. You have to give it a couple of pumps a few times. that is definitely Jo Malone. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I definitely recommend this. Right, so with the glass bottle coming boxed, it's £10.50, and you can't fault that, because if you spray that in your home and you've got someone who's a Jo Malone, you know, craze, you know, collects all the fragrances and that's what they're going to think you've got. And obviously you haven't. What you've got is an inspired fragrance, and at half the cost, but it still smells just as good. So and then obviously if you want the plastic bottle, which I advised, if you're going to buy the glass, then use the plastic bottles as the refills. They're £7.50. If you want the Jo Malone inspired fragrance in a different form of you know, release, we do it in a small reed diffuser for £12. We do it in the medium diffuser for £20, and the extra large for £71.50. Remember, I've covered it time and time again in all my reviews. When you have your reed diffusers, you get 3 special black reeds. They're a lot thicker than normal reeds when you buy shop bought. They're not this thin, you know, plywood type stuff. It's proper thick. It's ever so good. So you put it in, give it a couple of minutes, and then turn it back over again. And then all we advise is at the end of every week, every 3 or 4 days, we've been doing ours, because I've currently got the rhubarb and custard going in the bedroom, and I've explained time and time again in all my other videos, because we've got an extension on the back of the house. I'm downstairs, and when I come through the front door, I can still smell it. So it overpowers everything. And we've got a dog in the house who's on puppy pads, and you know, sometimes the puppy pads can have a bit of a scent on them, and obviously that overtakes that, and that's brilliant. So with the reed diffusers, if you're having the extra large reed diffuser, we do say they have a the actual black reeds have a lifespan of 18 to 24 months. So it might be worth replacing them, because they can get clogged. That's why we recommend that you keep turning them around. So it's because it's not like a watered down oil that you would get in shop bought. It's a concentrated oil, and it lasts longer and it stays in the air longer. So the extra large was £71.50, and then we only do this in wax melts. We don't do it in the candles, unfortunately. So the wax melts are £3.90, and that's good as well. You get with the wax melts, I've done videos before, it comes in a nice box, and they're in 4 blocks, and they're very easy to break, and it's quite a good size. My daughter uses them in her wax burner upstairs. I have got an order on the way, because they was missing the actual burner in my last box, which I was then going to review for you. That's supposed to be coming now, so I'll be able to show you just one of the ranges of the burners that we do. Eventually I will obviously buy a vase as well, so you can see what the vases look like. We're slowly expanding. Shelley and her team, bless her, they've been going for 2 years. There's lots of reps like us, and they're slowly expanding and going on to better and bigger things. I've had people ask me about car fragrances. The only advice I can give for that at the moment is, obviously these are brilliant. We also do sample bottles, 10ml sample bottles. I've shown those in another review. And all I would advise is get a sample bottle of the same fragrance, and then have it in the glove box of your car, and then when that's finished, just refill it a little bit with that. And this is where the plastic ones come in. I've got a plastic one here of a different scent, but just to give you a comparison. So that's the plastic bottle, and that's the glass, but I think that looks a lot better and more sort of bougie and fancy. So I would personally buy the refills and put it in, and then keep the glass. But that's lovely. And we also have a labelling service, so if this is going to be a gift for someone for a birthday, wedding, or if you're having a hen do and you want to give all the hens you know, a momentum keepsake, we do a labelling service where you can design your own label. That's all on the website, and they'll stick that on the front for you. So every time they spray their favourite scent, it's also going to remind them of that special time that they had with you. So I hope I've covered everything. If there's something I've missed out, or you have any questions, please get in touch. You know the drill by now. If you're local to me, you can order through me. If you're not, then obviously I have to give you the online link. Those who are close to me who order through me, it is payment immediately, I'm afraid. It's not like the Avon where you can pay later. It has to be done all up front. And then if you're doing it through the website, it's so easy to do. You do your postage and packaging, which is DPD at £6.90. The postage packing is fantastic. My order was done and shipped within 24 hours. So I'm just waiting for the delivery now. That should be on its way. I've had DPD notification actually. That's another good thing as well. Just a quick reminder, with the DPD, Romans, they track it for you. They tell you when it's leaving the building and when they've packed it. And then when DPD take over, they literally, you can follow the van every step of the way to when it gets to your front door. So hopefully that's it. So give a comment below if you need any help, or if you want to buy this, or if you want to do the sample sprays. That was the other thing. Don't forget the sample sprays are 10ml, and they start from £1 to I think £1.39. It's depending on the fragrance, because you've got to remember we do the normal standard range, but we also in some fragrances do the black premium, so they're just a little bit more, and they're based on some of the really more expensive inspired perfumes as well, and plus a few creations that are just limited to Romans as well. So on that note, I will see you again for the next review, and take care.